Inspector, this is the agency. Your services are once again required. The client has traveled by way of Greece. Report to your office immediately upon receiving this parcel. So, tell me, what can I do for you?
Saca mi clitoris.
Well, I really don't know you that well. But, to be fair, it is only 5 o'clock. But, before I suck anything, don't you think maybe first you should tell me your name?
No, my name is Saca mi clitoris.
Oh, of course. Well, what can I do for you, Miss Miklo-Torres?
I heard you're good at returning things.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Something was stolen from me.
Go on, continue.
Have you heard of the infant Hermes?
Yes, ma'am, I'm quite familiar with it. In fact, it's one of the few remaining pieces of small Greek architecture that didn't get lost with time. I'm very well aware of its cultural impact as well as the value that it has to the people of Greece. The infant Hermes is shrouded in mystery as well as divine admiration. At the height of Hellenic civilization, the Greeks attributed all facets of life to the gods. But when ancient Greece eventually collapsed, many of the great artifacts and monuments were decimated, plundered, and defaced. Strangely, it was the marble monument of the messenger Hermes that managed to survive the ruins. The Greek villagers attributed this to a divine sign that Hermes was in fact immortal and that he would forever carry messages to the afterlife. Despite its small size, it's one of the most priceless relics in modern Greece. And let me ask you another question, Ms. Miklo-Torres. These thieves, were they dressed in all black and were they wearing black masks?
Yes, they were wearing black masks.
I think I see. Ms. Miklo-Torres, I have some disturbing news, but don't be alarmed. The individuals behind this theft, it wasn't some ordinary group of amateurs. Ms. Miklo-Torres, I'm afraid the individuals who stole your property belong to an underground group of pirates called Cervix.
Cervix?
Yes, ma'am. But rest assured, Ms. Miklo-Torres, this isn't the first time I've crossed paths with Cervix.
I need you to come with me to Greece.
I'll accompany you to Greece and I'll track you in successfully finding the whereabouts of your property.
Well, if you do a good job, I promise I'll reward you.
Well, in that case, I guess I better do a good job. Well, get a good night's sleep, Miss Miklatoris, because in the morning, you and I got a ship to catch. Arriving in Greece, I searched through the local village of Miss Miklatoris. I'm unable to initially establish any footprint paths. Much worse, the village almost seems to be endlessly encircled by forests. With no luck in the village woodlands, my only other alternative at any chance of a lead is ascending into the Greek highlands. It's miles upon miles of wilderness, and the terrain is bleak and unforgiving. Which is why it would make perfect sense for any pirates to run there seeking a hiding place. My first order of business is to look for any debris, residue, or outside substances. Oil from shoe prints, strands of fabric from garments, even slivers of hair. But my search produces nothing. All I can do is form a hypothetical path as to where the pirates could potentially head. Because the only food and water supply could be west into the woods, my only lead is to suggest that is the route the suspects chose. Lucky for me, a muddy trail of prints is visible as I converge into the bordering woodlands. But there is still no evidence of a recent suspect presence.
No sign of a recent campsite. Series of footprints left in the mud, headed west. Whoever took the infant obviously didn't flee far. Between a pattern of footprints going through the mud, no visible sign of a campfire in the woods, the suspects are most likely headed west with no chance of escaping before nightfall. I can't be too far off the trail. This is it. This is the spot. They have to be right here. My calculations proved to be correct. This is the exact spot where they were last located. Trust me, you won't be needing this any longer. Agency, this is Inspector. The infant has been found and it is in my possession.
Phenomenal work, Inspector. Report back to the embassy to be briefed.
Maybe some other time. Right now, me and the client have a more pressing engagement.
Wait, Inspector? Inspector?
I know someone is going to be mighty glad to see you again. Miss Taurus, I think this is yours. But before we get into that, I do believe you told me that you reward me. And well, quite frankly, I can't help but wonder, what was all this sucking business that you mentioned earlier?
To watch the entire episode, click the link in the description. Thanks for watching.